Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the top 5 games of 2011. And I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I got a little caught up in Christmas holidays and all that stuff and New Year's. So finally here they are, the top 5 games of 2011, and let me just express that this is in no way anyone else's opinion. These are just the games I played and my own opinions on these particular titles. So let's dive right into it. And number 5. And number 5 is Saints Row the Third, developed by Volition Inc. And this game delivers everything that it promised. And it is awesome. It is the graphics, the artwork, the mood, the atmosphere, the gameplay, the mechanics, the controls, everything that you expect or have come to expect from a Saints Row game. It's in this one. They delivered everything they promised, and for that it's number 5. I go as far, do I dare go as far as even to say that this is better than the last Grand Theft Auto game. Since I picked it up, I couldn't stop playing it. It was absolutely amazing. Of course, there's a lot of cheesiness, a lot of pimps, hoes, and all that shit, dildo baseball bats and all that stuff, but that's what you come to expect from a Saints Row game, and it delivered, and that's why it is number 5 on my list of games of the year for 2011. And moving on to number 4. And number 4 is Fear 3, First Encounter Assault Recon 3, and again, another game that doesn't fail to deliver. And it wraps up the trilogy in a nice, sweet package. I guess the story for one particular character, Alma, is over. I won't spoil anything, but it wraps up the story in a nice little package and probably leads off to maybe future games in the future. And lots of scares, lots of good action, lots of good fight sequences, weapons, everything. I love one of the aspects I love is the slow-mo option in this game. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Although the game was extremely short, I enjoyed it tremendously. Had lots of fun with it. Had a few jumps. It has a lot of jump scares, but this time around it wasn't as scary as intense as the first, and definitely not the second. I guess you're kind of used to and expecting what's going to be around the next corner, or when you're going down a ladder, or something you see from the corner of your view, of your eye, and everything in this game was awesome, and I enjoyed it tremendously. If you haven't tried it out, I definitely recommend. If you like survival horror shooter type thing, JK, try this game out. You will not be disappointed. I love this game a lot. And that's why it's number 4. And moving on to number 3. And number 3, none other than Crysis 2, developed by Crytek, using the CryEngine 3, and as we all expected, the best looking game of the year. Very solid graphically, and it's nothing we've come to expect nothing less from Crytek than superior graphics compared to everyone else, and to run this on ultra graphics on a PC machine is quite difficult. You need to have a really good gaming rig, but it is so worth it. The graphics are so sweet, the controls are so tight, the story feels epic. It is an end of day story, it's an Armageddon story, and you really feel like you're the only hero out there, but you're still not super powered. You still have vulnerabilities, you still can die, and you gotta be smart about it. And they pull this game off with excellent precision. It was amazing from start to finish. The game just keeps building and building and building until the epic conclusion, which I won't not spoil, but it is awesome. From different ways to complete missions, to go around, different ways to get yourself killed, everything. Crysis 2 provides weapons, armor, cool enemies, badass explosions, as you can see. It provides everything and more, and absolutely wonderful game. If it wasn't for the next two games, this would probably be my game of the year. And well, up until the other two were released, it was. So moving on to number 2, what will it be? And my game, number 2, game of the year is Skyrim, developed by Bethesda, and what can I say? It's everything we expected. Open world RPG, shields, swords, dragons, magic, fire, epicness all over the place. This game just oozes epicness all over the place, and it is awesome. I don't really have that many words to say, but except that if you haven't played this game yet, you should. Definitely worth the money, definitely worth the time. I still haven't finished it. I put in hours upon hours upon hours of gameplay, and I sort of stopped playing this a little bit for my number 1, but other than that, I can say it's wonderful graphically. The artwork is awesome, weapons, armor, the storyline is great. Everything about this game delivers, and all I can say is if you haven't played this game, then you shouldn't be gaming at all. This is the game to pick up this year. The reason is I haven't put it in number 1 because of my personal preference, because number 1 and 2 are very, 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 very close tie. Almost very, very close. I had to pick one, and I picked the one that I played the most and I enjoyed the most. But number 1 and 2 on my list are pretty damn close together. And that was Skyrim for number 2 game of the year. And before I do number 1, I want to show the 2 honorable mentions of this year that did not make the top 5 list. And the 2 honorable mentions are going to be Minecraft and Rift. Minecraft, developed by Mojang. Great, very fun to be had with that game. It was released this year. I know it's been out for quite some time, but it was released this year, and it's lots of fun, lots of building fun, and lots of great adventure maps. And Rift, over 500,000 subscribers, and just really good game. Sort of a WoW clone, but a good game nonetheless. And both these games deserved an honorable mention this year. And now for the my number 1 game of 2011. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, my number 1 game of the year is developed by BioWare, published by EA, and the number 1 game, my personal number 1 game of the year of 2011 is Star Wars: The Old Republic, the massively multiplayer online game that, in my opinion, has revolutionized the way storytelling is done in MMOs. Absolutely fantastic. Since this game came out, I haven't been able to put it down. I actually put the Skyrim down in place of and put Star Wars in place of Skyrim, and absolutely phenomenal. This game, it's an epic storyline from start to finish. I enjoyed it. I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm nearing the level cap, and graphically, storytelling, just the immersion of the game. Everything in this MMO is top of the line. Very polished MMO. The controls are tight. Plays just like WoW. Quests just like WoW. Amazing from every angle, from every perspective, and that's why I give it. I know it got released on December 20th, but that's why I give it my personal game of the year, because it's taken over everyone else's games, and I just love it, and that's why it is number 1 game of the year for me. Well, thanks for watching my 2011 games of the top 5 games of the year, and I hope you enjoyed my list. If you disagree or agree, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what your opinions on there. Keep in mind that all these games were games that I played. I tried to stay away from independent titles and all that stuff, and just give my opinion on games that I personally played. There could be better games out there, but these are my own opinions and preferences on the top 5 games of this year. And let me know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with my list. And if you like this video, subscribe. If you want to check out my other videos, check out my channel. I have tons of content, Star Wars and other great stuff and gameplay stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy New Year. I know it's a little bit late, but Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.